Check. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Check, check, check. Audio sync, 1, 2. Pabuton nga. Yan na, yan na. Tagal, oh. Tagal nung cameraman.
Hey, Chic.
1 chick. 2 chick.
Talaga. Baliktad, pale.
Kung kumyo ka, kung. Kumyo ka, kung bibilang na. Chic, chic.
Nay.
Shik. Kong! Bilang na.
Ano tissue dyan?
Tape. Masking tape.
Tissue? Ano ka?
Bilang na. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19,
20,
21,
22,
23,
24,
25,
26,
27,
28,
29,
30,
31,
32,
33,
34,
35,
36,
37,
38,
39,
40,
41,
42,
43,
44,
45,
46,
47,
48,
49,
50,
51,
52,
53,
54,
55,
56,
57,
58,
59,
60,
61,
62,
63,
64,
65,
66,
67,
68,
69,
70,
71,
72,
73,
74,
75,
76.
77,
May tissue ka? 78,
79,
80,
81,
82,
83,
84,
85,
86,
87,
88,
89,
90,
91,
92,
93,
94,
95,
96,
97,
98,
99,
100,
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19,
20,
21,
22,
23,
24,
25,
26,
27,
28,
29,
30,
31,
32.
33.
Bars yan, iba bars.
50. Okay na, binili na sa ito. Ito. 54. 56. 58. 60. 63. 64. 66. 68. 70. 72. 74. Ano mo kung okay na? 76. 77. 79. 51.
Iba bars nga yan.
Paano ko mag-audio si
Iba bars nga yan. One, two, three.
Those who are in hats or caps, please remove those items and let's all rise for the Philippine National Anthem. PBA delegates, let's welcome in your Hazchem Green Warriors. Give it up, PBA delegates now for your Naitalk-Savio.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nagpapatuloy po ang inyong 2019 PBA Leading
Test
Foundation
1, 2.
Cup.
Test 1, 2, 3.
We're coming to you from the home of PBA Leading, the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. home of the PBA D-League, the Inares Sports Arena. This is a continuing coverage of your 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. Carlo Pamintuan alongside Juan Banal and Juan. We have 14 teams joining us for this competition. And this is your game for today to start things off. We're very excited to have a second conference in the PBA D-League. And we're also excited to meet a lot of new faces joining us sa ating liga.
Yeah, you're right, Carlo. Actually, I was thrilled to find out that, oh, there are new brands and new teams and new players coming into this. Hindi na lang palagi natin nakikita. And so there are really fresh talents that we are going to witness here in this second conference for our D-League.
We have two new teams, as we said, joining our usual suspects in the D-League in AMA Online Education. Samahan mo pa ng CU Scorpions, of course. Marinerong Filipino Skippers always there alongside DRT Sumisip, Basilan, St. Clair. DIP Engineers nakapaglaro na rin dito sa D-League. But this particular teams will have their debut. Hazchem, Green Warriors going up against Naitalk-Savio, as these are your starters for this ball game. One, the experience, the joy of playing in the D-League is something that surely some of these youngsters really look forward to.
And then the feel and the environment, the setup, from officiating, from the whole extravaganza of having games covered, it's the closest as these guys will get to experience playing in the PBA for now. This is their first exposure. Kaya naman karamihan sa mga kupunan na to, ayaw naman magpatalo at sabihin na they're gonna take this for granted. We're gonna see toe-to-toe action, high-intensity basketball.
One of our teams, Naitalk-Savio, is a school-based team. So we're expecting to have more chemistry as compared to Hazchem.
Yung makikita natin dyan yung sistema na kagad, nagpagkakakilala na kagad yung mga manlalaro nila. The tendencies will be there. Hindi na sila magkakapaan, hindi katulad ng kanilang makakalaban. But from the get-go, both teams doesn't seem to shy away from taking those difficult shots.
Alabas Ibarra scoring on the triple first basket. And the PBA D-League, nung kanyang komponan, the center there, Elmer Jab missing on the long two.
Malaki yung Elmer Jab, He's number 9 player para sa Green Warriors. Hindi biro-biro. He's I don't know what height he has, but he's towering over all players that we have. He's got the size. It seems like the strength as well.
Let's see if they can take advantage of his presence down low, because the guy guarding him, we don't see Jasper Patrick is maybe, 4 inches smaller than him. Giving up a lot of weight as well. And these are two new teams in our PBA D-League. Matias scored the first basket for Hazchem. Good pass down low. Reverse layup is good for Sika.
George Michael Siga.
Tinignan mo din yung itsura ng mga manlalaro dito sa Hazchem. Pang player talaga yung itsura nila. They're defined, quite athletic during the warm-up when we saw them.
So they're playing a 2-3 zone, which is the most, basic defense na pwede mong laruin. Hindi kailangan ng ganong chemistry to be able to work this out.
Yeah, but zone defense should be used strategically in any game, kasi pag sa larong labas, di ba, automatic, zona kagad. But especially in the PBA now, we see it as an effective tool against teams, especially when you're playing against yung mga magagaling sa pick and roll. Para masolbahan yun, mag-zona tayo, tingnan natin kung magawa pa nila. So, there are uses for zone defense, but as we can see, kung hindi mo pa kilala yung tendencies ng kalaban mo, magandang mag-zona na rin, just to get a feel of what they're running.
But yeah, sends it to the center down low. Strong move coming from Elmenchra.
Yung sinasabi nating strength, no? And that's a good sign for this player. He knows that he can use, we know that he can use his size. Tingnan natin kung paano pa siya i-maximize ng kanyang kupunan.
Sinunog na niya yung allowable long shot na kanina. He did not even hit iron now. He will be focused on attacking inside. 9 seconds remaining sa shot clock. Forced to kick out. 3-point shot. Awkward release there. That comes up short para sa Naitalk-Savio. Masquias.
Sinusubukan butasin nila yung depensa, no? But right now, they're going back again. Yung love pass na bitin.
More pass coming from Mendez. Easy steal. Fast break opportunity. Not work out as he was fouled for 2 free throws.
you like what we see, no? After a turnover, immediately they push the ball.
Here's a first.
In,
One of the green
itong
ones.
Naitalk-Savio,
2 free throws for
seeing they had an
Contact.
advantage in that fast break. 3-2. Nakakuha ng foul.
Marvin Morago coming in for Emmanuel Mendez.
Ibarra scoring his 4th point of this ball game. Siya yung nagpakawala ng 3 kanina. So
Rudolph
all of his
Vietnam.
points are his so far. May big man
For
na
John
papasok
Leon.
para sa Naitalk-Savio. That is Rudolph Menlam. Natin, baka siya yung pabantayan dito kay Elmed Shrab as Ibarra comes up with a split from the free throw line. So we thank you for joining us here in the PBA TV. Kung saan man kayo nanonood, ESPN 5, PBA Rush, or our live streaming. 7 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Elmed Shrab, another jumper. Oh, he likes that.
Siraj Mishra.
Came up with an air ball in the first try. Now, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Mukhang tinimpla niya lang yung layo ng ring kanina, but immediately his defense is being attacked by the quicker bigs of
Jasper Boa.
Naitalk.
I think that was Menlam who scored.
Because medyo nakakalito yung kanilang jerseys, di ba? We were mentioning this prior to the game.
Yeah, we are requesting for a little bit more patience as we get to know all these players. If you can see, yung jerseys po nila puti, and then
Yellow.
the print, the numbers and their names are yellow, so it's a little bit difficult to see, especially under the glare of the lights, as Elmed Shrab cans his second basket
And ito
of
yung
his PBA D-League stay.
Carlo, ito yung kagandahan ng D-League. These guys we've never met before. But look, Elmer Jump, he's making himself known. Merong perimeter jumper, he's got the height, he's got the strength. So now, it puts him in the map para makilala pa ng mga ibang opponents, especially if they want to enter the draft.
Tama yan. It's all about proving a point here in the PBA D-League. It's making a name for yourself. And all of these players should take this opportunity to really get their names out there, as we're just about ready to have the first timeout of this ball game. Naitalk-Savio calling a halt to the action with Hazchem leading 8-6. Back inside the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City, this is our tournament format. It's much shorter compared to what we had in the first conference of your 2019 PBA D-League action. 14 teams divided into 2 groups, only a single round robin. At importanteng difference dito, one, is that hindi na crossover yung quarterfinals. The teams will only cross over come the semifinals.
I think that's a good adjustment kasi within that team, yung ranking mo, paglalabanan mo, kasi sanay ka na dun sa mga makakalaro mo in your group because nga you're gonna compete against them in a single round robin. Pag crossover mo, tsaka ka lang kailangan na. So, yun na yung top 2 teams ng both brackets na magkikita-kita. Pero sayang naman yung pinaghirapan mo kung nasilat ka kagad kasi hindi mo kilala yung sa kabilang bracket. So, I think it was a very good adjustment done by the D-League.
And one, what also happened in our first conference, yung number 1 ng parehong groups, nagkatapatan agad in the semifinals in Signal Ateneo, the eventual champions, of course, against Valencia City, Bukidnon, SSCR. All tied up right now at 8 apiece. Another 3-point shot is on the way. That is converted by Normel de los Reyes.
Maganda yung shooting na pinapakita nito ng Naitalk. Despite a hand on their face, they can still drain those shots.
They retain possession, talking about the Green Warriors, and immediately the
Marvin
counter
Moraga.
for Moraga.
Hazchem seems to be doing a good job facilitating. He's trying to get the ball in the hands of the right guys. And talaga siniset up nila yung play para sana, but that was a quick foul on the other end.
Holding foul, number 0, Marvin
Only a long
Moraga.
two though for Moraga. As you check out this play once again.
Mike Colombo coming
3-ball
in for
converted by
Red.
Normel de los Reyes to give them 3-point lead, and then referee saying there was a foot on the line for Moraga. And the Green Warriors are down by 1. Oh, another conversion from the outside.
Mike Colombo at
Shot
3.
here coming from Mike Colomon.
Pinuputas nila yung 2-3 zone, which hindi pa binibitawan ngayon ng Hazchem. They've been burning them from the outside.
Strong move coming from El Mitra, but he could not sink that jump hook.
May galaw eh, no? May
Yeah.
galaw siya. He knows his basic footwork. Times it properly.
Juan, already three-point conversions
Traveling.
for Naitalk-Savio in this first quarter.
And yet, they still stick with the zone.
Ryan Dugula coming in for Raymond Machas. JM Sigat for Sriracha El Metrab.
Nahiya
John
na
Leon
din
for
from the outside
Casper
pagka
Mo.
niro-rotate yung bola kasi ang bagal nung ikot nung depensa ng Hazchem just to show in those outside shots.
We're about to have a timeout right now with 4 minutes and 20 seconds
Timeout,
remaining
Hazchem,
in the
Grey
first
Warriors.
quarter. Naitalk enjoying 4-point advantage, 14-10. Four minutes,
The
20
last
seconds remaining.
field goal converted by number
Our
0,
score,
Marvin
14-10.
de los Reyes, was a 3-point basket.
Oh, we have a review.
Official score again for the Hazchem Green Warriors and 14 for the Naitalk-Savio.
We have a review now. And I think we have a correction in our scores. That layup will not work out. Completed stop now for Naitalk-Savio.
Pushing foul, number 7, Jeff Akay, his first.
Juan, our first
5-point Green
glimpse at
Warriors.
both these teams, are you sensing na mas may chemistry talaga itong collegiate team? Pero swerte pa rin sila that they were not able to score there, pero napigilan din naman nila yung kalaban sa kabilang banda.
Hazchem, ang bilis ng ikot ng tao. You can see that every turnover, meron kagad tayong napapansin from the coaching staff of Hazchem.
One, in terms of adjustments from the Green Warriors, what do you do to prevent three-point shots from being converted by Naitalk-Savio?
Right now, you gotta go back to man-to-man defense.
Richard Diaz
If your
for
guys
John
cannot
Leon.
have the quickness in their feet or footwork just to be able to rotate on those weak side swings, then ibalik mo sa tao-tao. But unfortunately, I think they're more comfortable playing a 2-3 zone. We've seen this time and again, yung ama, ganyan din naman sila maglaro. Talagang yung depensa nila revolves around that zone defense.
Good drive there coming from
Raymond
Matias
Machas.
as he scores another basket. Fast break attack will not be completed by Naitalk-Savio. Matias, good
Oh.
pass down low to Moraga.
Marvin Moraga from Raymond Machas.
Pero ng miscommunication, tatlong tao kumuha dito kay Matias, leaving the rest of the guys open in that fast break attack.
And just like that, nakabalik na.
30-second
The
timeout,
Green Warriors as a
Naitalk-Savio.
30-second timeout is requested by Naitalk-Savio. Outstanding pass coming from Raymark Matias, locating the guard Marvin Moraga, who now has 4 points in this ball game, 14 apiece, with 3 minutes and 4 remaining in your first quarter of action. Again, we thank you so much for joining us. Getting a first look at Hazchem Incorporated, the Green Warriors making their PBA D-League debut. Ito ang kanilang lineup, no? Maraming mga pangalan dito na ngayon pa lang natin makikilala. And that is why we're very excited to get to know more about these players. Itong si Rafi Inyon, we all know him as a veteran of the semi-pro ranks, of course, which also includes the D-League. Ano gaganti? Itong Naitalk-Savio, mas aktibo na yung depensa ng mga nakaberde.
3-second violation.
That is exactly what happens. They force a turnover, a 3-second violation against Naitalk.
Alam mo, napapansin, Carlo, ngayon, tingnan mo, ang depensa ngayon ng Hazchem, biglang nag-shift to man-to-man. Bakit? Ang isang factor dyan is wala na si Elmer Drab,
Yep.
na probably they find a little bit slow if they're gonna play man-to-man, kaya tinatago nila sa zone defense. But now with quicker bigs, it's just like that. Good cut to the basket by Caparida.
Ganda talaga ng pasahan ngayon ng Green Warriors. As they get that 6-0 run finally
James
halted.
Tenedero.
16 all tayo 1.
Nakikita mo yung quick offense nito ng Naitalk. Mukhang hindi na pinapahintay yung depensa ng Hazchem, and they've been converting on those quick offense.
And we have a jump ball now. Kabuhol yung dalawang players,
Jump ball.
Sikat and Tenedero.
Sirachi Almajram coming in for Junard Camarina.
As Elmed Rab checks back in for
Jump
Camarina.
ball.
You can feel that the Green Warriors really like having Elmed Rab dominating the middle.
Tingnan natin kung babalik sila sa 2-3 zone dito. Now that Elmed Rab is back on the floor, they're gonna stick to that man-to-man defense.
Ball will stay with the white shirts. 15 remaining in their shot clock. Two minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fortunately for Naitalk, they waste that possession. Tenedero with the turnover.
Mark Anthony Trinidad.
We were expecting this first game of the PBA D-League. Kapaan, may nervyos.
Iba na rin yung ganitong stage, no? Pagka nailagay ka sa ganitong entablado with all the lights, with all the cameras, with the intensity, the idea that you're playing in a PBA D-League.
Yung mga referee na nakikita mo sa PBA, sila yung tumatawag sa laro mo. Siyempre, may ibang pakiramdam din yan. Meanwhile, a turnover as well coming from the Green Warriors. 16-16, bumagal yung pace ng ating laro because of careless ball handling from both teams. And just as we said that, Matias comes up with a steal and an end-one opportunity.
A little bit sloppy now in their offense. Itong Naitalk, itong Green Warriors trying to take advantage of that. Matias just grabbing that ball and then finishing with that fast break.
And that is a foul that you no longer have to give up. Yep. Talo ka na eh.
Parang frustration foul din kasi pangalawang turnover na rin niya to. And ito parang napaka-sloppy pa nung pagka-commit niya ng turnover na not really, yung tipong dino-double team ka eh.
Nanakawan ka na ng bola. Matias was way ahead.
Yeah.
Actually gearing up for the shot already. One of the things that you will learn here in the PBA D-League, another turnover against Naitalk, leading to another fast break basket.
Mark Anthony Trinidad.
Nahihirapan itong basagin yung full court 2-2-1 pressure. That's another steal. Almost close to a steal.
That was their team captain Trinidad scoring for the Green Warriors. Another steal here. Matias, an attack mode. Layup is good. That is 6 straight points of turnovers for Hazchem.
Patuloy pa rin, no? This time around, that was a good, clean press break. Yan, paminsan yung solusyon eh, pasa-pasa lang eh. Hindi kailangan pilitin mag-isa sa dribble.
De Los Reyes with 6 points in the ball game. Good defense there inside. The ball will remain though with the Green Warriors. 14 remaining in their shot clock. Moraga, the point guard, will be the inbounder for Hazchem. Mark Matias, their best playmaker, going inside, and one opportunity for the bold, strong Siraj Elmejrab.
Nararamdaman mo, Carl, no? Talaga na binibigyan nila yung bola kay Matias to create opportunities. Look at this pick and roll. Time that pass, pati yung angulo ng pasa. Enough para makabuelo to si Elmejrab.
Elmejrab flexing early, showing everyone that there is no one who can stop him from scoring. But he does not complete the N1 play. Dalawang mintis from the free throw line in back-to-back N1 opportunities for Hazchem. Still, they're enjoying a 6-point lead, 24-18. Behind the back pass, 3-point shot, no good. Po tayo sa kabilang banda, Trinidad goes to the lefty layup, wala yan. And there's a loose ball foul whistled against Inigo Arellano.
That was a good drive sana by Trinidad.
As well, foul, number 11.
Last second, kala ko ipapasa niya, but made the right decision. Kinapos na ng konti yung kanyang
First
layup.
foul on Inigo
But because
Arellano.
they're in penalty, now they're gonna have to earn the 2 points in the stripe para dito sa Naitalk.
Yan yung masakit no? Loose ball foul leading to 2 free throws on the other side. Game situation, also important. Knowing exactly what to do in certain spots. Maybe that's something that you will try.
Yep.
Pag hindi ka penalty, but when you know you're in the penalty, bigay mo na lang yung rebound muna.
Ang kagandahan dito sana, nananahimik na tong Naitalk. Hindi sila nakakapuntos masyado
Shooting two
other
free
than the
throws
fast
is
break in
James
the fast break
Trinidad.
in the press. Pero other than that, yung half-court set, hirap na hirap sila ngayon eh. Tapos bibigyan mo pa ng dalawang free throws, so that's gonna hurt your cause because you're mounting a run itong Hazchem.
Free throw is good for James Tenedero. He has 3 points in this ball game. Final couple of possessions sa ating unang yugto. Good start for both these teams, pero nag-iba yung laro.
Yep.
Dumikdik na yung depensa nitong Hazchem as Matias scores once again. He
Raymar
has 10
Matias.
points already.
Parang napakadali para kay Matias. Seems to be comfortable with the ball in his hands.
Almost another turnover there against Naitalk. Foul was committed inside by Elmejrab. 2 more free throws
Second
coming
foul,
up
number
here
9,
for
Siraj
Naitalk.
Elmejrab, penalty. Second foul on Siraj
Yun na rin
Elmejrab.
yung problema no, nung paglalaro niya dito. He already committed the foul earlier, so that's 2 for the
Two
big
free
man.
throws for James
Will
Trinidad.
be called back to the bench to protect him for the final 14.9 seconds.
Rafi Nun coming in for Siraj Elmejrab. Emmanuel Mendes coming in for Inigo Arellano.
Rafi Inyon, as you said, the veteran big man, checking in for Elmejrab, who has tag teamed alongside itong si Raymar Matias, really powered the offense for Hazchem in this first quarter. 2 short free throws from Tenedero. Mabilis na atake. They save it. Glorioso attacks middle. Layup is good.
Jeremy Glorioso.
Napaganda pa yung pagsobra din sa pass. That was almost a turnover. 3 seconds on the game clock.
So tentative yung opensa nitong Naitalk-Savio. Walang nag-uusap. No one reminding each other that they were almost out of time. As a result, hindi man sila nakatira in that last opportunity. Elmejrab using his strength early in this ball game, and then their defense forcing turnovers against Naitalk-Savio, and then resulting in fast break opportunities for the Green Warriors.
It's been an up and down battle para dito sa Naitalk. They were starting to hit from the outside, but tas biglang tinapakan na nila yung depensa dito para sa Hazchem, and hindi na nakaporma masyado itong Naitalk.
Hazchem will be heading to the second quarter, up by 5. $28-19 is your score as we start the second quarter. Coming to you from the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Silipin naman natin ngayon ang lineup itong Naitalk-Savio. This is their roster with head coach John Labrador leading them. Nakita na natin ilan sa mga ito nakapaglaro na. They were able to show us their wares in the first 10 minutes of this ballgame.
Yung import nga nila, din itong si Men Lam. Somebody that we barely saw in the first quarter, but we're looking to see more minutes here in the second quarter para napakita niya yung kaya niyang gawin. And you know, Carla, I was looking at the stats. Siyam na ang nakomit na turnover neto ng Naitalk-Savio. And itong full court pressure ng Hazchem seems to be the thing that's keeping them distant from the offensive lineup of Naitalk.
Ganda ng galaw ng bola. Leading to that for Adviento. First basket of the ball game for Arman Adviento. As they're really banking on their activity on defense para guluhin yung opensa itong Naitalk-Savio.
Look at what the defense of Hazchem is doing. Talagang ang layo nung tinutulak nito ng opensa ng Naitalk. They've been forced to take so far shots.
Foul committed there by Glorioso.
Hanging down at number 24.
That is the risk
First.
that they're willing to take right now. Swipes could lead to fouls,
14
but that
seconds
is
on the
where
shot
they
clock.
generate their offense. Let's see kung makakasagot dito ang Naitalk-Savio as they commit another turnover.
In the ballgame. And 12-1 na yung points from turnover.
Caparida sends it down low to Inyon. Out to Glorioso. Umatake sa gitna. Glorioso, layup no good. Inyon recovers. Jumper is money.
Rafinho.
You saw how confident that stroke was?
And he was asking for it. He was asking for it. Sabi, kick out. Sinisigaw niya. Hindi binigay sa kanya yung unang attempt to the basket. But when the ball fell on his laps, he didn't waste that opportunity.
What?
Nailed that jumper.
He walked away after the release.
Didn't even look if it went in.
Kumpiyansa dun sa mid-range jumper niyon from the baseline si Rafi Inyon. As it's now a 32-19 advantage for the Hazchem Green Warriors. Tatakbo na naman ang mga nakaberde at Viento with another basket.
Adviento.
Nakita mo yung kumpiyansa nito ng Hazchem, no? Just running the break confidently. Hindi yung kinakabahan, hindi alam kung saan pupwesto yung kanilang mga wings in that fast break attack.
Maganda sana yung naging simula nitong Naitalk-Savio as they were connecting from the three-point range. But the defense of Hazchem adjusted from the 2-3. It turned into this very active man-to-man defense.
So, nagtataka tayo, Carl, no? Parang tinimpla lang nila muna yung Naitalk. Tapos nung nasukatan na nila, tsaka nila nilabas yung talagang depensa.
Kaya naman, abante na sila ng 15 Inyon. Same spot. Overshot the mark this time. Glorioso got the ball back. The ball will remain on their side.
Jasper Boa coming in for Christian Hughes. 6.3 seconds on the shot clock.
6.3 remaining in the shot clock for Hazchem.
Naitalk still desperately trying to look for a guy that they can depend on sa opensa. After making those three-point shots, parang wala na sila mabigyan talaga in terms of ball rotation to score for them.
At hindi rin nakapag-usap itong
24
Green
second
Warriors.
shot clock violation.
That opportunity, hindi kasi nila napapunta yung bola kay Glorioso, who is their point guard in this lineup. They were not aware na malapit na maubos yung kanilang shot clock. Yung problema ng Naitalk, at least for what we've seen in the first few minutes of this ball game, they don't have a guy like Raymark Matias who can create for himself or for the rest of the team.
And you can see na talagang parang itong Hazchem, they're funneling where they want Naitalk to go, and that good pressure defense. Like, take a look at this play. The pressure is right on their face. And nobody seems to be wanting to take the shot.
Jasper Boa from Norman Finally,
Finally, Jasper Boa converts on that basket para ilapit ng konti ang kanyang kupunan. Boak has 4 points in this game. Rafi Inyon outside. Locates De La Peña. The long two won't work. A good stop for Naitalk-Savio. Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity. Pass to the corner, three-point shot, good.
Jonathan Guevara, 3.
And that's the fourth three-pointer already of Naitalk in this ball game. Hazchem, wala pa na-shoot from that range. At yun pa lang ang bright star para dito sa Naitalk.
Points off turnovers, heavy advantage for Hazchem, 14-1. Si De Los Reyes, yung nakabuslo ng huling three-point shot. He is their leading scorer.
That's 11.
Jeff Agay coming in for Paul Michael Lavena.
Itong Naitalk-Savio.
Graduated the last
Some of
year.
them, sorry, check
Three-point
the
field goal basket
fourth, fifth
converted by
turnover of Hazchem. Pero
Naitalk-Savio was by
nakikita mo yung
number
kumpiyansa ng
0,
Naitalk.
Norman
Yung
Velasquez.
dahil nabigla sila dun sa pressure man-to-man defense, parang hindi na sila maka-execute.
Raymond Majas
Even
coming in
the
for
easiest of
Jeremy
passes,
Russell.
hindi na nila nagagawa. Even finding the guy in the high post, which they did so well in the first part of the first quarter, hindi na rin nila makita.
Another byproduct of facing a very active defensive unit is you will settle with the first possible shot. Ititira mo na
Kasi
agad
pag pinatagal mo, baka ma-turnover pa eh. Yun yung mentality dun eh. But sometimes it leads to bad shots.
Defense there coming from the Green
8.9
Warriors.
seconds on the shot clock.
Stopping that attack coming from Mien Lam. .9 remaining in the shot clock of Naitalk-Savio. Atake sa loob. Offensive rebound for Mien Lam. One more opportunity off the glass and in.
Rudolph Mienda.
Very patient there for Menda. Pero kung pinag-uusapan natin, apat na yung three-pointers ng Naitalk. Samantalang itong Hazchem, wala pa na-shoot sa labas. Pero yung points in the paint naman nila, katakot-takot at 28-8. They've been trying to pound it in the middle. Kasama na rin dyan yung mga fast break attacks nila. Very high percentage shooting para sa kanila.
Back-to-back turnovers from both camps. Layup off the Euro step.
Juan Martinez Reyes.
Coming from De Los Reyes. And Normel De Los
30
Reyes,
seconds time on Hazchem Green
because of that
Warriors.
last basket, already has 11 points in this ball game. Euro step, now you see me, now you don't, says De Los Reyes as he inches his team a little bit closer. Naramdaman natin ang presensya itong si Rudolph Mien Lam ng Naitalk-Savio as he scored on that putback.
Inching their way closer now. They're knocking on the doors. Itong Hazchem, nung nawala si Matias sa sahig, parang bumagal na din yung kanilang opensa. So Naitalk trying to take
Full
advantage.
timeout for the Hazchem Green Warriors.
34-28. I think this transformed into a full timeout for the Hazchem Green Warriors. We will hang on the air. 5 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in your second quarter of action.
Coming in for Junior Camarino.
34-28. Good answer coming from Naitalk-Savio. Because at that stage, one or two more baskets from the Green Warriors and this game is wide open.
Yeah. But now, parang they started bringing out the big guns again. Sino yung mga ever-dependable neto ng Hazchem ay bumalik na sa lineup just to address this mini run of Naitalk.
So nothing from three-point distance, but they get the offensive rebound. One more try for the Green Warriors now.
Masakit sa Naitalk, no? Hawak na nila yung bola na nawawala pa sa kanila. Now they're giving itong Hazchem another opportunity to score.
They go to El Metram. He loses the ball to the baseline at mauubusan na rin sila ng shot clock dito.
Props to the lineup that itong lima na nasa sahig ng Naitalk. Yung pressure nila nandun. It's not easy looks now for Hazchem. Pati yung mga regular na jumpers na dapat tinitig nila, mukhang napapaisip sila again.
Green Warriors going back to that 2-2-1. Pero naabutan na naman sila ni Boak, who has 6 points in this game.
medyo dahan-dahan na natin nakikilala yung parehas na kumpanan. Itong Naitalk parang hindi masyado maganda ang pinapakita nila on half-court set offense, pero in the open court, they've been producing the points that they need. Samantalang tong Matias, very steady para sa
Raymark Matias.
12 points in the ball game for Raymark Matias.
JMC got the
All
lead for
scorers right
Sriracha
now and
Elementra.
rebuild a 6-point lead for his team. Still a 2-2-1 full court press for the Green Warriors. Pero alam na basa na nitong Naitalk-Savio kung paano bubutasin. And De Los Reyes is definitely heating up. 3 points for him.
Ganun na, no? Walang set-set na. Pagka-break yung press, diretso na.
Jeff Akayin.
Good move though, coming from Akayin, fooling the defense with a shot fake before nailing the layup. First basket of the ball game for Akayin as they get a stop here. Tatakbo na naman ng Green Warriors. Off the glass and in for Mark Anthony Trinidad.
Mark Anthony Trinidad.
The ball is in the hands of Matias. Ang daming magandang nangyayari para sa Hazchem.
Mid-range jumper, no good. Akayin with the board. Forward pass now to Matias. Matias goes to the spin. Ooh, good shot.
Raymark Matias.
Under the defense.
Wow! The confidence in this guy, he is feeling it.
Counter-attack naman para dito sa Naitalk. And the action is picking up at the tail end of this first half of action.
Jasper Moa.
Moa, 8 puntos na rin ang ginagawa. 3-point shot will not get the bounce
Over the top.
for Giovanni Rublico.
Alam mo yung bilis ng laro, mukhang pumapabor dito sa Naitalk.
Check this out one more time. This is just an outstanding shot maker. Talking about Raymark Matias.
For
Such an experienced
Rudolph.
red defense. The hands were way up in the air. Pinadaan sa ilalim. He's able to scoop that layup.
Looks like we have a new addition dito sa kupunan ng Naitalk-Savio. It is De Leon. We saw him before in the UAAP competitions. Playing
here
for the
in the
UE
D-League,
Red
yeah.
Warriors. Played in the D-League as well. Big body inside. Tignan natin kung ano yung may tutulong niya. His 3-point shot is landed by Giovanni Rublico. Matias fouled there to prevent him from scoring another basket. Not a bad idea lalo na. First team foul pa lamang yan ng Naitalk-Savio.
Timeout Naitalk-Savio.
And the white shirts will call a halt to the action. They're down by 5, 42-37. Minutes, 44.6 seconds left in our first half of action. And Raymark Matias has been dominating this ball game for his side. 14 points, 6 rebounds already. Efficient scoring, 7 of 9 from the field.
And I think the overall presence of Matias, no, he's been handling the ball for his team and then distributing it properly, running the breaks, controlling if they need to set up in half court. Seems to be yun yung nawawala sa Naitalk, yung ganong klaseng yung manlalaro na bibigay mo yung bola, madaming magandang mangyayari.
But Naitalk-Savio also playing with a lot of drive defensively. They're getting their fair share of stops as they go on the attack here. Rublico asking for the ball. Attacks inside. Tough layup, no good. Hindi nga sinaparating agad yung pasa sa kanya, no? He was ready to hoist another 3-point shot.
And he saw the
8.9
defense coming
seconds
to
on
him
the shot
with,
clock.
with that ball fake. Sort of got enough space for him to drive to the basket, but when the help defense collapsed already, napilitan siyang ibato na lang yung tira.
Kaya nga, lagi nating sinasabi, Juan, napaka-importante ng one dribble pull-up jumper because you don't necessarily have to take the ball to the hoop kasi nandun yung depensa eh. Points at the paint dominated by Hazchem Green Warriors. As we told you, the outside shooting is really what's keeping Naitalk in this ballgame.
Instead, yun na lang yung tinitira nila after being faced by a half-court zone defense by Hazchem. Samantatong Hazchem, because of the turnovers that they forced, they've been running the fast break, higher percentage shots, all in the paint.
Another miss there coming from the Green Warriors. Atake na naman ang Naitalk. De Leon, as a center, you really do not want to put the ball down, especially pag may umaaligid na mga gwardya. And that resulted to a turnover.
You know, I would say si Jonathan Ibarra should have handled the ball. It was too early to give it to De Leon. He was way up in the three-point line. Wala naman siya masyadong gagawin doon. Itong si Ibarra, medyo na kinabahan na rin tuwing na may dumadating na depensa tong Hazchem. Kasi kanina, nung nagpo-full court pressure, he had around 2 turnovers there.
Moraga overshooting the mark. An offensive rebound para kay Sikat as he was fouled on the rebound.
There's no foul by number 88, Rev Rupino.
Okay naman, tatawag ng timeout. Ang Hazchem Green Warriors
30-second timeout has been the Green Warriors.
were in their own 30-second timeout. They led by as much as 15. Juan, dito sa ating first half of action, but now it's only down to 5.
Maganda kasi yung pinapakita ng Naitalk in their quick offense. Yung outside shooting nila has been going in and working for them. Itong si De Los Reyes, kanina pa nagpapaulan. He's 5 out of 7 from the field, 14 points in total. But more than that, talagang they're not waiting for that half-court set defense by Hazchem. And pinubutas kagad nila once they break that full-court press.
Match na match sila nitong si Raymark Matias. Both these outstanding players with 14 points apiece in this ballgame. But the difference is, Matias is also a creator.
Yep.
Itong si De Los Reyes is a shot maker.
Yeah, that's right. He's a recipient of good ball rotation. And maganda naman doon is hindi naman niya pinapahiya yung mga kakampi niya na binibigay sa kanya yung bola tuwing kailangan nila ng puntos.
Trinidad with the inbound. He gets the ball back from Moraga. Shot clock is now at 12 for the green shirts. Trinidad open for 3. Finally, they get their first 3-point conversion of the ball game.
Mark Anthony Trinidad.
Gusto ko dun yung pasensya sa depensa nito. They were just playing a two-man game and now another turnover and Matias seems to be the go-to guy when it comes to leaking out on fast break attacks. He's been delivering for his team.
Namimitas lang, no? Itong si Raymark Matias on the fast break opportunities. Another turnover here for Naitalk-Savio. Moraga attacks and scores off the glass.
Marvin Moraga.
Must be frustrating for Naitalk after bringing the lead down. Bigla na naman namaga because of 2 consecutive turnovers.
Turnovers really hurting the cause of Naitalk-Savio. And when you turn the ball over against the Green Warriors, chances are Raymark Matias will hurt you on the other side. Sumama na rin itong si Moraga scoring on another fast break opportunity. Less than a minute remaining in your first half of action. 49-37 is the count in favor of the Green Warriors. Final 56 seconds ng ating second quarter. First game of our triple header this Thursday in your 2019 PBA D-League. Atake sa loob, one-hander, no good. Moraga with the rebound.
Yung Matias na ang bilis eh. Yung katawan niya na tumatakbo na papunta dun sa side niya pero yung ulo niya nakatalikod eh. Inaabangan yung love pass na yun.
Punong-puno ang ating schedule, no? We will be airing 2 games of the PBA D-League live on ESPN5 and PBA Rush. After that, we'll move over to the Mall of Asia Arena for game number 2 of the semifinals between the Rain or Shine Nelato Painters and the San Miguel Beermen. Action-packed Monday as another
Guardel de los
shot
Reyes, 3.
is nailed here by De Los Reyes.
17 points. Oh, a turnover here by Hazchem and De Leon. Who just powering his way in that fast break attack.
And
Another
in
three-point
value,
shot
number 28,
converted.
JMC Gun. Isa ka
Ito
2 on
yung
the Green
pinapanood natin
Warriors.
kahapon, Juan eh.
Two free
PNP
throws
versus
for
Barangay
our
Ginebra.
Arthur.
Nagpaulan din ng napakaraming tres sa labas ng katropa.
16 ba? 16 3-pointers? No, our Pogo I think had 6.
R. De Leon, the big man, overshooting the mark in his first free throw. But for Naitalk-Savio, they have proven na kaya nilang bumalik even against a double-digit deficit. So that should at least give them some confidence heading into the second half.
And they've shown signs already that they can break this full court pressure. Sa naman ito naman ng Naitalk ang full pressure ng buong court. But
Mark Anthony, bring it up.
So they have to try and beat the buzzer. Hindi na uubra yan as we will end
And
the first 20 minutes of action for the debut for both these teams. Hazchem Green Warriors and Naitalk-Savio with the green shirts having a double-digit advantage, 51-41 as we head on to our halftime. And the half of our first opening for your PBA D-League Monday triple header. The score is 51-41 in favor of Hazchem. Green Warriors against Naitalk-Savio as we welcome you back to the Inares Sports Arena. Carlo Pamintuan alongside Juan Banal, and Juan, the story of the first half was the defense and inside scoring of Hazchem and the three-point shooting of Naitalk-Savio.
Yeah, Naitalk-Savio came in streaking hot from the three, trying to burn that 2-3 zone played by Hazchem against them. But when Hazchem converted to a man-to-man and yung full court pressure na nilabas nila, yung 2-2-1, doon na nahirapan na itong Naitalk.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsubaybay. This is your PBA D-League, the home of future PBA superstars in the first quarter. Nagpakitang gilas agad ang depensa ng Hazchem, of course, leading to multiple fast break opportunities, most of them finished by Raymark Matias.
And Raymark Matias already scored 16 points with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. His overall presence para sa kanyang kupunan has been helping the cause. Kaya naman sa puna yung kanilang kalamangan.
Sa kabilang banda naman, three-point shooting. And then they were also able to adjust in terms of attacking the pressure defense of Hazchem. Nakakuha sila ng mga madadaling puntos of league-out plays.
Yeah, yung kanilang breaking down in offense. Every time magkamali yung Hazchem, they're able to break that full court pressure. They've been converting quite well, but it's been the outside shooting. 6 3-point shots. Those 6 made has sort of kept this game quite close enough. Pero take a look at the shooting field goal percentage ng Hazchem. 53% in their points off turnover. 21 off the 14 turnovers ng Naitalk and the points in the paint. It's been high percentage shooting. 42 compared to the 14 of Naitalk in favor of Hazchem.
And our leading scorer is Raymark Matias, as you said, with 16 already for Hazchem. Normel De Los Reyes, scorching hot from downtown, leading his team with 17 points. We're looking for more options, especially in the shaded area, para dito sa Naitalk-Savio, because if you
Third quarter.
have an option down low, it will open things up even further for your three-point shooters.
And it's interesting because the irony is to si De Leon can match up with the big guy El Mejrab of Hazchem, pero he likes shooting from the outside. So he's a stretch 5 type of player, and you can see there. Matias is not yet done, just getting that offensive board, providing another opportunity. Yung second chance opportunity nila dito sa first half was 11-5. Tapos ngayon, dagdagan mo pa ng 2 puntos. That's 13-5.
Sayang na pagkakataon, no? For Naitalk-Savio, they force a stop. They force a miss, sorry, but could not complete the stop. And the miss there inside, a rare one, coming from Raymark Matias. Glorioso, the veteran point guard. The drop pass niya connects. Pero hindi nasalo ng malinis. Natutulog yung depensa doon. Itong Naitalk-Savio.
From Sriracha, El Mejrab.
Yung pinag-usapan natin, Carlo, pag nag-breakdown na yung primary preliminary defense ng Naitalks, hindi na sila mabilis bumabalik at nagre-recover, and that was too easy and a wide open layup para dito sa Hazchem.
First basket out of the ball game for Mendez. RR De Leon missing his mid-range jumper, but they get the ball back. Rublico goes to De Los Reyes. The leading scorer for Naitalk goes to the running hook shot, no good. De Leon with the offensive rebound. He goes reverse.
RR De Leon seems to have an upper advantage para dito against El Mejrab. He's got the quicker feet in the post.
Pero bukas yung gitna.
Jeremy Glorioso.
Glorioso as he scores on the layup. Jeremy Glorioso with 4 points in the ball game. Solid ball handler for the Green Warriors. Outside shot na naman. This time it's a miss for Naitalk-Savio. Good battle for the rebound. And it will stay with Naitalk-Savio. Good effort coming from RR De Leon.
Si De Leon, nakita naman niya yung momentum ni El Mejrab. Tinapik na lang niya. Hindi niya rin naman mahahabol yung bola. But just staying right toe-to-toe beside itong El Mejrab forced that turnover.
Foul lang ipipito kontra kay Matias. As he
What
tried
a
to take a
foul,
swipe
Raymark Matias is first.
sa pasa na yan intended for De Los Reyes.
You're
14
beginning
seconds
to
on the shot
enjoy
clock.
this matchup no, between Matias and De Los Reyes now that they're guarding each other. Nagpapakitaan ng gilas. And what I appreciate, kanina hinahanap natin sa Naitalk is yung kanino mo ibibigay yung bola pag kinakailangan mong pupuntos. And right now, De Los Reyes, I think, is embracing that role and has been asking for that.
RR De Leon draws a foul now from El Mejrab as he will be
And
heading
the
to
foul
free
on
throw
the
line
line,
for two.
Sriracha, El Mejrab, his third. 2 on the Green Warriors.
He's going to get subbed out again. We saw the frustration in him in the second quarter when itong Hazchem
Two free
wanted
throws
him
for
to
RR.
go on a quicker lineup and napaupo kaagad siya na maaga sa bench. This time around, he might be sitting early because of foul trouble.
Rafinha coming in for Sriracha, El Mejrab.
For El Mejrab. Mignon made a jumper earlier, showing us that he could also stretch the defense. Itong Naitalk-Savio. 57 to 45, a dozen-point lead for the Green Warriors now. Matias dumps the ball inside. They kick it out to Glorioso. Makes the three. One-on-one against Rublico. Glorioso. Attack. Sets up Matias for the three. No good. A rebound. Put back for Ignon.
Rafinha.
Mignon just active there, slipping and sliding. And then finding his way to that offensive rebound.
Or De Leon given space there, but he could not make the defense pay. Counter attack now. Matias sumugod, goes behind the back. Nice dish. But even better defense coming from Naitalk-Savio. Second effort, wala pa rin.
Nakahinga doon yung Naitalk-Savio, after securing that rebound because nakukuhanan sila ng offensive rebound after a good stop.
Two good looks there coming from Adviento. Could not complete the play, but he grabs the rebound to take the ball back for his team.
Naglamig na dito si De Los Reyes.
We're also asking for a ball screen. Instead, he hands it off. Back to Raymark Matias. Shot clock is at 8. Matias attacks towards his left. Paboritong tira niya.
Yung sa ilalim. Dinudukot niya underneath the challenging arms, pero this time around, napalakas yung vectors ng konti.
Kabilang banda naman, De Los Reyes. On a 1-on-3 situation, pinilit yung tira. He ended up missing. He also goes baseline, nakiraan. 10 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Rating Inyon. Hinahanap si Matias. Quick spin move. Matias carving out space. Missing. Denied inside. And now, one more opportunity. Wala talaga. He's begging for a foul. Ayaw kumagat ng referees. Oh, big block from behind for Glorioso. De Leon is there for the cleanup.
De Leon almost traveled there, but letting go of the ball at the right time. And then recovering that block.
Inyon banging bodies against De Leon. Defense all over him, but he gets the back.
Nagkakasubukan ng lakas ng si De Leon and Inyon. Just banging bodies. Threw up a Hail Mary, still got the shooter's bounce.
Masikip yung pasa. Another turnover against Naitalk-Savio.
Kanina pa nila sinusubukan yun, Carl, no?
Sideline throw-in off the blocking foul. Whistled against
Foul,
Jasper
number 24,
Patrick
Jasper
Boa.
Boa. Weather GM coming in for RR Leon, Christian Diaz
Couple of
for
substitutions
guard Melvin's
for
race.
both teams as we approach the midway mark of
Ryan
our
Dugo
third
for
quarter of action.
Arman Adviento.
14-point lead for the Hazchem Green Warriors, 61-47. As Naitalk-Savio
30-second time on Naitalk-Savio.
will request this 30-second timeout. The Green Warriors knowing what to do to keep their lead.
And just, playing and dictating the pace of the whole game. They haven't brought out again that 2-2-1 full court press, but let's take a look at the format for this second conference.
Twice to beat po ang top 2 ng ating Group A and Group B. They will not cross over. Instead, they will take on the bottom-seeded qualifiers, number 3 and number 4. Sa semifinals na magkakasubukan ang magkabilang grupo. So ngayon, all coaches giving their full attention to only the team sa kanilang grupo.
In both groups, Group A and Group B, they have prominent names there. You've got it here in Group A, yung AMA, your AMA Online Education, and then CU Scorpions as well. And then itong Marinero Filipino Skippers. Patala sa Group B, you've got, of course, the St. Clair and itong McDavid. These are the returning teams. In our second best of the 14, within the 14 teams, talagang bago at nagpapakilala mo.
Mendez nails it from downtown, extending their lead to 17 points, 64-47. Alam mo, in our first day, pinaka-impressive na nakita nating numbers were courtesy of Aaron Black. Triple double. Kinulang nga lang siya in the end game again, playing for AMA.
He's more comfortable, I think, with the ball in his hands. He's not bad assistance. He gets to dictate. And you enjoy seeing guys that didn't much have playing time in the collegiate level, pero pagdating dito sa PBA, hindi nabibigyan ng pagkakataon.
Good effort there. Second chance point scored by Naitalk-Savio.
Having fouled number 24, Jeremy Glorioso.
Basket courtesy of Christian
That's
Diaz.
coming in for Jeremy Glorioso.
trabaho na lang nila, no, to try and stick with the Green Warriors right now. Look at this fast break opportunity. Glorioso setting up his fellow guard, Mendez, for the easy basket. Mendez has 7 points, all in the third quarter.
And that's his ability to just fill in the lanes whenever they're trying to attack that fast break. And maganda yung pag-identify niya kagad ng pwestuhan para to convert a better two. And they've been shooting well because of those fast break attacks.
3-point shot. No good this time as Mian Lam grabs the board for Naitalk-Savio.
Madalas nangyayari ito sa Naitalk, ha? Yung big guys nila getting the rebound, sila na rin napipilitang magbaba ng bola because yung point guard nila nowhere to be found. Or the likes of Mendez trying to deny their point guards in facilitating for Naitalk.
Inigo Arellano, his second.
Foul ang
For
ipipito
on
kay
Green
Inigo
Warriors.
Arellano.
2 free throws for Christian Hughes.
And it was in the act of shooting, so 2 free throws ang mabibigay kay Diaz, missing the first. Christian Diaz scores on the second free throw. He has 4 points in this game. Coaching staff ng Hazchem, no, will try a couple of new players na hindi natin masyadong nakita in the first half of action. Second effort no good as Mian Lam fighting hard for the rebound.
And it's another turnover, could be a turnover forced against itong Naitalk. Just the traffic defense, the from behind.
Tingnan niyo po yung bilis ng reflexes ni Juan Banal. Tinamaan at mukha sa pool.
Naka-commentate pa ako eh. Hindi ko na, you can't do two things at the same time.
Hazards of the job.
Parang nung tinignan natin yung slow-mo, parang mas na-analyze ko tuloy na mas maganda siguro kung naiwasan ko ng mga aga-agay. Ang bagal dun sa slow-mo, pero sa totoong buhay,
Mabilis yung mga pangyayari. Oh. Swerte ko lang, hindi ako yung tinamaan. 66-51 is the score. 15-point advantage for the Green Warriors. Mian Lam down low. Good footwork sana. But he came up a little short on the shot. Turnover naman. Masyadong mabilis yung ikot nitong si Serrano. He lost the ball, giving it right back to Naitalk-Savio.
So hinihintay na naman natin na bago yung papakita ng mga bagong manlalaro na ito na Hazchem. And they can afford. I mean, they've been taking care of the lead quite well.
Naitalk for a big run here. As another foul is called against the defense of the Green Warriors.
Taking foul number 11, Inigo Arellano. His third 5 on the Green Warriors. 2 free throws for Welham Jam.
Referee saying it was already in the act of shooting. As Lam shows us
Raymond Machas coming in for Emmanuel
free throw line.
Menendez.
1-4 Naitalk-Savio heading into the fourth quarter. What do you want to accomplish here in the third?
I think we're still looking for something. It's the turnovers that have been killing them. They haven't still solved that problem of the full court pressure of Hazchem. And until they actually break that press, kanina naman sa first half, they showed glimpses of abilities to break that full court. Pero parang ngayon natataranta na naman sila trying to find the right solution. And every time they commit that turnover, itong Hazchem did not waste that opportunity. They convert those 2 points.
Loose ball foul ang ipipito.
This
Kontra
was
kay
foul number
Inigo
11, Inigo
Arellano.
Arellano penalty.
Again, we already discussed this earlier. Knowing the situation of the game,
Time out,
you are in the
Hazchem and
penalty
Green Warriors.
situation. Maybe give up rebounds rather than giving up 2 free throws, which will be taken when we come back from this timeout. 66-52, 14-point lead for the Green Warriors.
Also at the Motivation Arena, 7 o'clock p.m. Barangay Ginebra San Miguel versus TNT Katropa. PBA, Laban, Kung Laban. Winding on Naitalk-Savio for
2 minuto, 49 na segundo nalalabing sa ating ikatlong yugto. Hazchem Green Warriors abante. 66 kontra 52 para sa Naitalk-Savio. And pag ikaw yung nag-ahabol, free throws, very important. That line is your friend.
Yun yung sinabi mo nga, pagka-penalty, di ba? Yun yung gusto mong, you want to take advantage of the carelessness of Hazchem.
Colomot with a split from the free throw line. That's 4 points in the game. Nagpapakita ng konting ball pressure sa backcourt ang mga nakaputi. Yep. That is an 8-second violation kontra sa Hazchem.
Nagsimula yung stop na yan dun sa previous play. No? Nung natapik palabas yung bola, they lost sight of the time. And props to Naitalk, pulling out a rabbit from their hat. And bigla na lang nag-full court pressure and forced the turnover.
Diaz, top of the key. Hard show mula kay Inyon. Diaz pa rin may hawak ng bola. Pumunta kay De Leon. Fake the pass to the corner. Now gives the ball up. Corner pocket 3. No good. Vietnam, second effort. Fouled by Serrano for 2 more free throws.
Ito si Menlam, no? Hinihintay natin yung parang explosiveness that we usually expect from imports that come into our league. And, this time around, nakita natin na parang wala siya masyadong lift. No?
Normally, when we see foreign student athletes, mag-umpisa sila very raw, but very athletic.
Yeah. Pati yung basketball sense, basketball IQ.
Wala pa talaga
those are the things that they acquire the more that they get to play. Pero yung Malik Diouf, iba yun ang CEO. Grabe yung Malik Diouf na yan. And we're excited to see him again come into action here in the PBA D-League.
Yung import din ng McDavid Lasal Araneta. Panoorin nyo po, napakagaling din naman lalaro. Dominant force inside.
Pag napag-usapan yung numero ng Carlo, talaga namang hindi mo akalain na sa PBA D-League lang naglalaro.
Good counter. Layup converted by Arellano. Extend their lead. 13 points, 68 to 55.
2 minutes.
Unang basket din yan. Itong si Arellano is now playing defense against Rublico. Short jumper is good.
That's a good move though. Masyado lang matagal yung bola sa kamay niya, but maganda naman yung naging resulta.
May tira sa labas. Itong si Graham Rublico. Offensive rebound for Arellano. He sends it out. Serrano attacks towards his right. Good drop pass. Helmet drop. It's the friendly roll. 8 points the ball game for the big man. Coming on the final minute of our third quarter of the action. Again, this is the first game of your PBA D-League triple header. We play Mondays and Thursdays here inside the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Muna tayo sa kaibigan natin si Mayor. Dito sa Pasig, a good friend of ours. Makabisita rin siya minsan, makapanood ng laro dito sa Inares Sports Arena.
Awitan nga natin yan.
70-57. 9 seconds sa shot clock. Itong Green Warriors, almost a steal there. Hazchem, kanino pupunta? One-hander. Won't bounce in this time. At ayun pa nga, a loose ball foul naman kontra sa Naitalk-Savio. That will be their 3rd team foul of this quarter.
This will foul number 3, Mr. Diaz.
Alam mo, hinihintay pa rin natin itong si Elmer na parang malatalas yung Fajardo yung mga ide-device na play ng Hazchem.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Potentially can dominate. We saw that in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He's got the moves.
Pero ngayon nga, the difference is that Naitalk also has a tall enough defender against him. Itong si R.R. De Leon na wala kanina, hindi nakapag-umpisa ng laro. Another foul is called down low. John by Dagublo.
Frustrating para dito sa Naitalk. They're gonna make a good stop. Pagka nabitawan, bad shot. But then they don't get to secure the rebound. and then makukuha pa ng foul.
Alam mo, that number 91 is one of the most unique in basketball. Pag ginamit mo yung jersey na yan,
Alam mo kaagad yung reference.
eksakto eh. Of course, 23 is ever popular, pero marami ng ibang nagsuot na iba-iba yung laro. Pero pag nagsuot ka ng 91,
Alam mo kaagad kung
you
sinong
need to be a
iniidolo
hard worker.
Alam mo kaagad kung sinong iniidolo. Tapos ang masama dyan, nagkakaroon ka tuloy ng expectation bilang manonood, di ba? Nasa 91 ka, ha? So aabangan namin.
Tama yan.
Kung hindi ka nagpapakamatay para sa bola, hindi ka karapat-dapat na naka-91.
Na natin if the Kuplo will be able to make true to his promise to that
Are you
number.
do the tattoos come along with the number also? So that whole package talaga, na pagka 91, may certain look ka na ina-emulate.
Kulang na lang yung
Raymark Matias, three.
converted by Raymark Matias. Susubukan niya mag-ingay sa dulo ng ating third quarter. Another stop. Look at that Kuplo diving for that loose ball.
I rest my case.
7 seconds remaining. Pero mukhang hindi na uubusin ng oras. The Kuplo will head back to the free throw line for 2 more.
Siya na nga yung tumive sa bola. Siya pa yung tumive para to finish that fast break. Now he's headed back to the free throw line.
2 free throws for Brian Daguco.
May sinasabi ka daw eh. Pinakitaan ka ng dive. The Kuplo converting on free throws. Steady from the stripe. Playing forward for the Hazchem Green Warriors. Perfect 2 for 2. 2 seconds remaining. Well defended by Matias. As that
And he had 3 quarters in
and
76 to 59 for the
Here in the
Hazchem
third quarter
Green Warriors.
of action. Naitalk-Savio, they try their best to get back into this ball game, but the hits just kept on coming from the Hazchem Green Warriors. Matias sumama pa sa dulo as Juan Banal gets clocked in the head by that loose book. Boom! Fourth and final quarter when we come back. 76 to 59 in favor of the Green Warriors. Naitalk-Savio will open the fourth and final quarter of action. Down by 17 points. We will be clarifying.
Technical foul, number 24.
Nagpaalam ba siya? Hindi siya nagpaalam. Ayun na nga.
Welcome to the PBA D-League.
Lesson number 1 in the PBA D-League, mga bata. Magpaalam bago pumasok.
And anyone, you don't have to feel bad. You're not the only one that actually went through this.
Naku, marami-rami yata sa kabila.
Oh, tatlo. Apat yan. Mukhang apat yan, ha? So, welcome to the PBA D-League. Kung hindi ka na technical dahil sa substitution, hindi ka na binyagan dito sa PBA.
Technical foul, number 0, Marvin Moraga.
Isa.
Technical foul, number 7, Jeff Akain.
Dalawa.
Technical foul, number 8, Paul Michael de la Peña.
Tatlo.
And technical foul, number 16, Junior Camarida. All
Apat.
for not reporting to the
Apat na
officials.
technical foul.
Parang ano eh, please report to the principal's office.
Again, welcome to the PBA D-League. It's something that you will have to learn. Buti na yung sa first game, malabas mo na.
Tsaka lamang naman kayo. So, apat na technical yun, pero lamang naman kayo kahit pa paano. Pag yan pa naging rason kung bakit sila matalo, masakit yan.
There was one game one, I remember it very clearly. Malapit yung laban. Nag-umpisa yung fourth quarter, apat na technical foul din. And it allowed the opposing team to start off with 4-0 run.
Wow.
Kaya naman napadali yung trabaho. RR De Leon will be tasked to take the free throws. Converting on the first, RR De Leon. Di man siya nakasama sa pagsisimula ng
Technical free throw
laro.
for RR De Leon.
Made up for lost time. Played solid defense. Pangalawa niya, mintis pa rin. And this will be the
Technical free
third
throw
and last
for
free throw.
RR De Leon.
2 for 3 for the big man, De Leon. So we cancel out
Kasi cancel out yung isa.
Yep.
That's why.
Fourth quarter.
as we now officially start the fourth quarter.
Parang nagka-rude awakening.
Quarters.
Mike Talamo, three.
Dominant third quarter, up by 7 points itong Hazchem. And they limited Naitalk to only 18 markers in that period as well.
Carl, yung second quarter, kaya 1 point lang ang kalamangan dyan ng Hazchem because itong Naitalk was, they were able to break the full court pressure. Pero come third quarter, parang they were flat-footed again. And they committed consecutive turnovers.
Off, napatapak na. Good defense once again from RR De Leon. Continuing to do damage on both ends of the floor for Naitalk-Savio. Hand off to Diaz. He uses the ball screen up top. Looking for RR De Leon for three. No good. Rebound. Naglabanan, mananatili sa mga nakaputi.
Maganda naman sa ginagawa ng Hazchem. No? Iniikot talaga nila yung tao nila. These are, again, new guys on the floor.
At alam mo, Juan, yung sinasabi natin kanina na welcome to the PBA, it's not just for the players. It's
General,
also
yeah,
for the
coaching
assistant
staff,
coaches.
that's right.
Oo, kaya kailangan mo silang akayin. Kailangan mo silang tulungan. Remind them that they have to report to our table officials before they can go into the
Pati yung
ballgame.
assistant coaches, sila rin nabibinyagan na rin dito sa PBA League.
Meanwhile, Diaz continues to make his presence felt here in the second half. He was not able to score a single point in the first half of action. But now already with 8 markers, throwing the foul here. Pinadali niya yung tira kaya nagulat din yung depensa.
Si Matias just reacting a little bit too late, which resulted in that foul. Pero itong si Diaz, early takeoff with that stretch layup. And that move can go either way, you know.
Yeah.
Kung nakabuelo na maganda yung defender, ang baba ng talon mo nun. So that's easier for him to reject that shot.
Lane violation, substitute free throw for Christian Hill.
Yan yung napakasayang one. Kita mo nang walang nakaputi
Concern-
for the
yes,
rebound
concern-
of this free throw. Pero hindi nga lang nasulit itong si Diaz as he comes up dry from the free throw line anyway. 76-66.
Jeff Akaye.
Ryan converting on that mid-range jumper. 4 puntos sa laro para kay Akayan. RR De Leon. Dumps the ball inside. Pilit na tira. Hindi uubra.
The RR De Leon, I think, is in the wrong body. You know? He likes playing in the outside, likes to dribble a lot, likes to shake a little. But then, you know, it doesn't fit his height. At least here in the PBA.
The second one on Naitalk-Savio.
You know, there's another person who I think could be comparable dito kay RR De Leon. No? He was also a big man in the UAAP competitions. Never really got going, but found a home in the PBA. I'm talking about Norbert Torres.
And ito, kung Norbert Torres lang ang usapan, yung tatlong three-pointers that could have, you know, that just benched itong si Junmar Fajardo because Junmar Fajardo had a hard time matching up with the outside shooting of Norbert and even his speed to
Junior
get down
Camarida.
on fast breaks.
Kaya kung ako si RR De Leon, yan ang peg ko. I can just be a specialist. I can just hone my skills shooting from the outside. And
RR De
nagkaroon
Leon.
naman siya, exactly, with that long too.
Pero yung Norbert Torres, wala na yung mga dribble-dribble ng ganyan. Si Norbert Torres likes to pick and pop and then spot up from the three. But he makes it. Grabe yung shooting rin niya ni Norbert Torres.
Maganda naman yung size nitong si De Leon. Surely if he plays well enough here in the PBA D-League, teams will notice. An outside shot will not fall as De Leon picks up another rebound. Nag-iba yung pakiramdam ng laro when De Leon made it with Naitalk-Savio.
Kahit pa paano, he's been dictating and trying to, talk to his teammates, tell them to calm down. Oh,
RR De Leon.
Another nice basket from De Leon. This time off a move. Hindi na set shot yon. As he trims their deficit down to 10. Naitalk-Savio sticking to the Green Warriors, staying alive in this ball game. 3-point shot will not bounce in. Rebound for Naitalk. Almost lost it. Pero double foul ang ipipito. Nagkabuhol sina Diaz, and it looks like that's Raymark Matias.
Double foul, number 3, Christian Diaz. And number 1, Raymar Machas. Norm Valdez Reyes coming in for Christian Diaz. Grant
Nasa
Lubico
ng tao na naman, Juan.
paano dito
Lansel
sa
Camacho.
Naitalk? Pero yung itong Hazchem,
GMC
parang hindi
got
nayayanig na
for
10 na lang yung kanilang kalaman
Paul
with 6
White,
minutes
Yellow
remaining in the game clock because they're still keeping that those 3 other new guys on the floor.
Alam nila eh, they know that at any given point, when they feel it's more dangerous, kaya nilang ibalik yung kanilang mga veterano. Right now, maybe the experience of the young guns is more important to them. RR De Leon steps into a 3, no good. Second effort gets the bounce. Good break there
Jasper Boa.
for Boa. Kasi Boa, pag ganun-ganun lang.
Oh,
but he's also-
papulot-pulot lang, no?
He's also in double digits with 10 points. Walong puntos na lamang ang kalamangan. Itong Green Warriors, who will respond for them. Kai, the jumper short. Matias gets the offensive rebound. Matias using the high ball screen. Layup is good.
Raymar Machas.
Really took that ball to the hole. Tatlong defender ang kanyang dinaanan at tinikutan.
23 puntos para kay Raymark Matias, leading all scorers in this ball game. 3-point shot, no good. Easy rebound there for the Green Warriors.
Parang nanahimik na to si De Los Reyes in the second
Yeah.
half. Barely felt his presence, especially his outside shooting.
Moraga will reset their play. Top of the key against De Los Reyes. Moraga with a
Oh,
nice
oh.
drive. No defense inside.
Marvin Moraga.
Easy basket for Moraga.
Well, nag-round robin lang to si Moraga. I would probably be as surprised as he was when he was able to pass his defender.
He only needed one move para burahin yung depensa nitong si De
Christian
Los
Diaz
Reyes.
coming in for Jasper Boa. Jeremy Curioso coming in
Once
for
again.
Raymar
Yun
Machas.
lang.
In and out.
Yep. And he was done. He was gone. And RR De Leon was not there
Way out.
to try and protect the paint. De Leon, though, gets it
RR
down on the other
De
side with
Leon.
another jumper.
Seems to be enjoying and falling in love with that perimeter jumper. Why not? He's been making it.
15 puntos para kay RR De Leon. He got open and he makes it
JM Sika.
Masyado namang bukas yun. Masyado namang maraming distansya yung binigay nitong si RR De Leon as the Green Warriors complete another stop here.
Oh!
Hindi na nakatingin. If he thought there was a teammate running alongside him,
Pero how can you confuse the jerseys?
hindi ko alam. Baka nasilaw.
Yung puti tsaka yung dilaw na pangalan, hindi mo mako-confuse yun.
Minsan talaga nangyayari yan eh, no? You, at the corner of your eye, you see a shadow there. You think that's a teammate.
Christian
Parehas sa gupit
Diaz.
yata eh.
86-76. Hazchem,
They've been careless with the ball.
which I don't understand
Yeah.
because they should be slowing the game down,
Yep.
protecting this lead right now.
A little bit complacent.
3-point shot will not work out though for De Leon. Glorioso, they have the numbers and he takes it all the way.
Because of the turnover a while ago.
Jeremy
Bakit naman
Curioso.
open? Ngayon kahit na may open na nakampi, hindi na sinigurado na lang niya, diniretso niya.
Jeremy Glorioso extending their advantage to 12 points, 88-76. Matalim na tira. Hirap ipasok yung mga ganyan. As De Leon have a reset in their play. De Leon gets the ball back. Good entry pass. Good look. And that results to a basket from De Los Reyes. 3 minutes and 15.3 seconds remaining in this ball game. 88-76 is the score as a timeout is about to be called here. Tinatanong na lang kung 30-second timeout or full timeout. That is the discussion between our referees and the coaching staff of the Green Warriors. And it will be
30-second timeout, basket, Green Warriors.
30-second timeout. Galing din nun eh, no? Yung
Oo.
30-second timeout nila parang full timeout
Timeout
na
na
rin.
rin, no? Kakapahintay eh. Maganda eh.
Tricks of the trade,
tricks of
man.
the trade.
Tricks of the trade. De Leon, 15 points, 7 rebounds. Decent clip from the field, 5 of 12. He was not able to warm up. He did not
We didn't see him.
warming
That's
up.
why we were quite surprised kasi akala natin nobody can match up with Elmed Shrab.
He was actually not in our lineups na nakuha natin a couple of days before. But Naitalk-Savio getting a good weapon. And RR De Leon to help their cause. At yun na nga ang ating tamang score, no? 88-78 after that last basket coming from De Los Reyes. But if you're Naitalk-Savio, you have to put a premium on defense. Isa pa lang naman yung team foul mo. You have to be aggressively trying to force stops here.
And once you force the stops, trying to be careful of the ball kasi they've committed a couple of quick turnovers. But hey, that's just...
Jervy Glorioso.
Ang veterano na itong si Jervy Glorioso connecting with that corner pocket 3 ball.
Bakit mo nasabing veteran?
Kanina kasi sinasabi niya dun sa kalaban niya, tinan mo puti na yung buhok ko eh. Nakikita ko pinag-uusapan nila eh.
Raymond Machas.
Malapit sa akin eh. 2 minutes and
Junior
43 remaining. Turnover kontra sa Naitalk-Savio. Unfortunately for them, that will really hurt their cause as they try to mount a rally here in the end game.
Akala ko sa galawan mo binasa yung
Last
pagka-veteran
round,
mo.
Sinabi niya talaga. Sabi niya, tinan mo yung buhok ko puti na.
Kasi binunot mo bigla yung linya.
The score 90-78. Isang dosenang kalamangan pa rin para dito sa Green Warriors.
Oh.
Naiwan yung bola. Rublico waiting for the defense somehow.
Yeah,
Di niya
he had
was
a clear
ahead.
path to the basket.
Interesting decision coming from
Probably
Rublico.
got intimidated because si Matias, but no, then throws the ball.
Mabilis na basket sa kabilang banda naman para kay Advento. RR De Leon stopped playing right there. Did not even try to go for the block. Parang mas interesado pa siya pat malaman kung ano yung nangyari dun sa kanilang huling play. Why it resulted to a turnover.
Last 2 minutes. Brought to us by Top Warrior. Don't crack under pressure.
Foul binigay itong si
Pushing foul, number
Matias.
1, Raymond Machas. Their first team foul on in the last 2 minutes. Fourth foul on Raymond Machas.
That is number 4.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
55 seconds remaining.
And parang si De Leon is not, still trying to feel also this team that he's part of. Kasi parang yung mga miscommunication, we can see it here on the sidelines. Nagkakaturuan pa kung saan pupunta, sino pupunta dito, whose role, what role.
The good thing is, nasabi na nga natin na 7 teams each, Group A and Group B. 4 naman yung aabante, no? So even if you
Taas pa rin yung first
even if you lose your first game, you can still have a good chance of recovering and moving forward to our quarterfinals.
And it's just, you just gotta keep your standing above 50. If that happens, that puts you in a better chance because 4 dun sa 7 na kupunan ay papasok rin into the quarterfinals. Siyempre maganda yung placing at positioning mo kasi siyempre ayaw mo rin naman matapat dun sa number 1 team if you end up in the 4th place.
Top 2 teams after our elimination round
JMC
been gaining a twice to beat advantage in our quarterfinals within their own groups. Before we cross over to a best of 3 semifinals, winners of those matchups move on to the finals, which also will be a best of 3. Turnovers are a recurring problem for Naitalk-Savio, and they commit a bunch of them here in the end game.
Ibarra seems to be that seems to be the favorite of these turnovers kasi ang dami ng miscommunication plays nito ni R. De Leon.
Marvin Braga,
Their
3.
advantage, nailing a triple. And this is the biggest lead of the ball game right now, 97-78. Bumiyak na rin sa dulo no? When they felt that they could not come back into the ball game anymore, medyo nagpabaya na rin itong Naitalk-Savio. As Rublico misses everything there. Looks like the Green Warriors will not even try to put up a shot in this situation. Meron by a mile at biglang nagkabigayan pa. Tapos na yung laro.
All players please proceed to the shaded area in front of their respective benches. Both teams are advised to observe proper bench demark.
Because the Green Warriors,
All
as I
players
said,
please
hindi naman
proceed to the shaded
interesadong
area
tumira pa
in front of your respective
I
benches.
think it was Ibarra who initiated that. Because Matias was trying to hold on the ball. But itong Hazchem had to push, the coach of Hazchem had to push his players back because makikipagkamaya na dapat.
Yun, may bangga. Yun, may isa pa. Na naman natawagan ng deliberate foul. Itong si Matias was just dribbling the ball. I think it's more frustration for Ibarra.
Waving foul penalty 1 on number 8, Jonathan Ibarra. Jonathan Ibarra has to sit on the bench.
Kala ko sasabihin pa yung for 3 minutes.
For 7.3 seconds.
So Ibarra will be subbed out. 2 free throws and ball possession pa rin para sa Green Warriors.
Mike Lobot coming in for Jonathan Ibarra.
He also suffered, a bunch of turnovers here in the end game. So you kind of understand where he's coming from. He's a very frustrated player right now.
And he probably just took it out on the wrong guy. And, but Matias just being a sport right now, not really allowing this to bother him.
So si Matias
Two free throws for Ray Matias.
up his tally. Already an impressive stat line para kay Raymark Matias. With 23 points in this ball game. Itong Naitalk-Savio, they have a full minute to find a replacement.
And they're really, mahilig silang mag-juice
They take
out
their
ng
time, yeah.
30 second, mahilig mag...
Hindi pa rin nabibigay yung dalawang free throws nitong si Raymark Matias. Really, the final score
Two free throws
all
for
that
Ray
we're waiting for
Matias.
right now. R.R. De Leon with a decent performance. With this bunch of new players. Itong Naitalk-Savio.
Yun ang bihira natin makita si R.R. De Leon, yung talagang maging forefront ng kanilang opensa, just facilitating. Usually he's the support type of player, but given the situation of his team, kahit papano he tried to, rally his
Ball
teammates,
possession stays with the Green
organizing the
Warriors.
game.
Muli, hindi natitira itong Hazchem Green Warriors. There was no need for them to put up a shot anyway. So our final score will be an even
It's at the end of the
20-point
ball
win
game. Our final score,
for the Green Warriors in their
78-48
debut, 98-78. An impressive performance coming from these PBA D-League rookies.
Nagpapakita sila ngayon in their first debut game. Just getting a feel of, there are a lot of adjustments that have to be made by Naitalk, just trying to enculturate themselves with the whole PBA D-League, and then at the same time getting to meet these new teams as well for the first time. But so far, itong Hazchem, the maturity, the experience, lumabas dito sa laro nila. And again, our best player of the game.
24 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals pa para dito kay Raymark Matias, as he is our best player of the game. Good start para sa Green Warriors, and they're hoping to build on that moving forward in our competitions for your 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. Mga laro sa Thursday, August 1. Back here inside the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. iWalk versus AMA. Hyperwash Vipers versus BRT Sumisip St. Clair. And Asia's Lashes Tomas Morato going up against the CEU Scorpions. Hindi po dyan magtatapos ang aksyon as we invite you to stick with us. David Lasal Araneta going up against Italiano Som in our next game for your 29C PBA D-League Foundation Cup Elimination Round.